Time is an illusion that helps things make sense. So we're always living in the present tense. It seems
Hello guys, so I was actually on an AMA with the devs from Monster Infinite and I asked them a couple questions, so I'll include a part of that discussion in this clip, right? But today we're going to be talking about the recent controversy. So the token officially launched for, I would say, 2 days now, and there's been a lot of FUD going around about it being a scam, which, let me just come out and say it's not a scam, and etc. So an article was written by Dominic, right, about Moni Heist, and if everyone's seen that article, you know what it's about, and it was obvious fake news. So they released a second article recently, which is by recently today, updating the information and backtracking on the first article that started the huge wave of flooding. So we're gonna go through it and see what they're saying. So here it is. So Monster Infinite's public sale time management caused an enormous uproar to the community. Actually, let's go over some points. Let's say that it was supposed to launch at 1 p.m, right, the token, or 1 p.m, yeah, the token, right, and it launched around, let's say, 12:30 a.m. The reason for that, given by the devs and the Monster Infinite team, was to combat the bot sniping, because if you're new to crypto, you're new to the experience of a token being launched, they are bots that fight it out at the first, let's say, an hour to 2 hours of a token launching. That completely is just a bot fest of whale bots. It's whale territory. So if you're a new investor, you should definitely hold off. Even if you see going to the quote-unquote moon, you should hold off on investing until the initial onslaught of whales fighting has subsided, right? So that's basically what happened at the start, and a lot of people got affected by it because it might have been their first time. They might just be unaware of what's happening, but if you've invested into stocks, you would have been aware also of how bots and whales manipulate the stocks. It's the same with crypto. Bots and whales, where, well, the bots are whales, right? Whale accounts manipulate the early launch price and pump it up, and then boom, just dip it by selling off and taking the profit and dipping. So one of the controversies was the dev wallet being one of the wallets that the bot at one of the huge whale bots at the start sold and sent the funds to, where it was confirmed that it was not a dev wallet, but the FUD from the first article already did whatever it tried to do. It brought doubt onto people's mind. So let's go on to reading this, right? I think I've given enough of a backtrack. Now that all their social media platforms have been open to the public, it is only fair to validate our claims and clear once for all these suspicions to finally reveal what really transpired during the public sale. We all know how tremendous the support this project has from the community, and when some unexplainable circumstances occurred on the public sale, the amount of dissatisfaction spread like COVID FUD variant, which is true. On top of that, it feels like we were put into a lockdown of an almost day-long silence from the developers. There's a huge FUD war at the start. I actually agree with the devs by locking the chat. There was so much scamming happening. I'm not even joking. Even in the Telegram, I got invited to 50 different Telegram scam groups of Money Infinite and stuff. Like if you left the chat open, it would have been massacre. Cause like people would be like, hey, what's the Monster Infinite has launched? What's the token address? And some scammer would post the address and people bought into it. Like people bought into a lot of the scam address. So them closing, like locking down everything for a day was actually necessary. Trust me, it was necessary. We trail all of what possibly happened to connect the dots to feed our curiosity and to find the answer to our questions and explain everything. Hence, the Money Heist article was created. These are all big claims that we based on these questions. Well, here's my problem here, right? So they said that we trail all of what possibly happened. Basically, they're like, we did our research, hence why we created the Money Heist article, but they kind of didn't do their research, hence why they created that article. Okay. Why did the public sale start 10 minutes early from the supposed release time? What are these big early transactions that occurred at September the 16th, 20? Who are the owners of these addresses we monitored during the early periods of the public sale? Are these dev wallets, or even yet, are these wallet addresses connected with the devs to manipulate the money market price? Why are they still not opening their social media platforms? Well, it's actually all social media platforms are open right now, but I guess not at the time when. Okay, I think that was for the first article, which is the Money Heist article. Yeah, we made our own points regarding this. However, that was not entirely the truth, as we only covered our own version of the story. We made allegations against them, and it only fair to validate their explanation. Why did the public sale start 10 minutes early from the supposed? Okay, according to them, we went through this. I said this already, so we don't have to really go over it. But considering that we are talking about bots here, the devs most likely identify that 2 minutes is enough for all these bots to perform all their transactions, since they're all automatic, thus the announcement. Right? Price being pumped by the bots at the first minute of release. At around this time, the token reaches its all-time high at $11, and it friggin' dumped. Dumped like a motherfucker. Dumped. Now, if we're going to follow their logic, this is actually a lot better scenario than starting at. Why is that? Because if people just started panic buying at that time, they would have propelled the price value that has already been pumped by the bots, and they would end up buying less money tokens, which is true. What are these and who is it? Okay, so it goes to show the wallets, and if you guys want, I'll leave a link to this article in the description if you want to search it up for yourself. You can also search for the wallet addresses of the big whales that did the early transaction, like the bots, in Twitter, and you'll see like other crypto Twitter accounts making huge accusations against them, and they're just been a menace to a lot of crypto games and new tokens and new coins launching and everything. So they've been running this pump and dump scheme for a long time in the crypto space. So if you just search the wallet address in Twitter, you will easily see some results with accusations and stuff, right? Yeah, this is a true thing. There is so much scamming on the Telegram, even the Discord and in the chat, which is why it needed to be shut down. And yeah, that's it. Monster Infinite to the moon. So all the FUD talk and stuff, have you noticed, and you've been in the Discord, it has calmed down, especially since this article came out. So if you're wary into investing into Monster Infinite, this is because of what you heard about the devs sending themselves monies and etc. That was misinformation, and this is the correct information. If you like what you've seen, or if you're still interested in it, let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and enjoy.